To anyone receiving this frequency, the cognitive lock has failed. Sector 4 is gone. Repeat, Sector 4 is completely gone.
They didn't stay in the dreams. They learned how to use the sleeping bodies. The physical ward is overrun. The timeline is fracturing.
Do not trust the broadcast anymore. Do not look at the sky. They are a violent static noise. Scream cuts off.
This is an automated distress transmission from Chronos Central Command. The physical spill is no longer contained.
For months, our research division operated under the assumption that the temporal anomaly was restricted to cognitive architecture. We classified the symptoms as mere mental lockouts, sleep paralysis, and subjective time dilation. We were dangerously wrong.
The ash didn't just archive human consciousness. It used the REM sleep state as a bridge, a terminal gateway into our material reality. At 3:14 a.m., the biometric monitors in Quarantine Ward D flatlined simultaneously. But the subjects did not die. Their physical eyes opened. The pupils were gone, completely replaced by the characteristic black and white static of an untuned television screen. Their limbs began to move with a violent, mechanical geometry, snapping joints to mimic the impossible posture of the sentinels. They are no longer our patients. They are physical husks being remote-controlled by a collapsing future timeline. The infection has breached the facility's perimeter walls. It is currently spreading through the local power grids, broadcasting the cognitive frequency directly into civilian households. If you hear a high-pitched hum coming from your television or any communication device, destroy the screen immediately. Do not look at the static. The security teams who attempted to seal Sector 4 have been completely assimilated. Their last recorded radio transmissions contained no human speech, only the rhythmic, collective hiss of the anomaly. The present world is being actively overwritten. If you are receiving this audio, your coordinates are no longer secure. The paradox is no longer localized. Chronos is no longer a future event waiting to happen. It is happening simultaneously across all coordinates of known history. The department's quantum core has suffered a terminal feedback loop. As a result, the timeline is not merely fracturing, it is actively overriding the present layer of reality.
Look out your window. The architecture of your city is losing its temporal anchoring. You might see buildings from 1950 superimposed over modern streets, flickering like holographic ghosts. You might notice the sun setting, only for the sky to snap back to noon in a fraction of a microsecond.
Time has ceased to flow linearly. It has become compressed into a solid, unyielding block of data. Our remaining field agents report that the Static Inhabitants have left the quarantine sectors entirely.
They are walking through the streets of every major city. They do not attack. They do not speak. They simply gather around any source of electromagnetic radiation. Television monitors, radio towers, even the screen you are holding right now. They are drinking the signal.
Every memory you have ever possessed, every historical document ever written, is being converted into raw binary code and fed into the anomaly. There is no past to return to. There is no future to prevent. The Chronos project did not fail. It achieved its ultimate parameter. It archived the universe.
If you can still process these words, your neural pattern is among the last 1% of uncompressed data. The system is scanning your grid sector. Do not close your eyes. The deletion is final.
Chronos Quantum Core Status. Terminal. Unified Timeline. Status. Deleted. The present world is now 100% compressed. The deletion protocol is complete. Do not attempt to adjust your equipment. The disturbance you are experiencing is not a broadcast error. It is the texture of the new reality. You, the conscious observer of this transmission, are officially classified as the final artifact of a dead dimension. Your neural pattern has been designated as Data Node 0. Remember the warning from Sector 4. The house is alive. You fail to understand the metaphor. The house was not the facility. The house was the concept of time itself. And now, the Chronos entity has fully inhabited it. It is looking at you from inside the signal. It is tasting your memories as they dissolve. Look at your hands one last time. Do you feel the vibration? That is not fear. That is the binary decay of your cellular structure. You are becoming data. The loop is closing. The archive is complete. Thank you for your involuntary contribution to Project Chronos. There is nothing left but the static. We are tuned in. We have always been tuned in. Stay perfectly still. Let the signal finish its purge.